when we pull up to the
got him going to the high.
stove. On the bottle, go full throttle, living fast but moving slow. We be on swingers and Chevys and Lats. We keep a pole in the fifth in the back. We be on beltways and buckles and hats. We keep a bottle of 50 they yak. He on that Pontiac, he keep him a pack. You know we bonnets, we running through stacks. Paper be piling like printers and facts. Pray for we solid, don't run with no rats. Don't run with no roaches, don't run with no snakes. Riding with horses and running with apes. Talking about ghost boy, I'm one of the greats. You want your second, I wanted a plate. I'm trying to eat, you done already ate. Time to say grace, man, I can't hardly wait. I'm Goody, I'm George, I'm Gucci, I'm straight. Was born in the 8th, so that's in your face.
What's up, y'all? Back out here on the lake. Back out here on the lake, people. Yesterday I felt like I was defeated, so you know I was gonna have to come back out here and get another run. Cause I don't like feeling defeated. So I'm back out here. I'm out here at Lake, and finna scan around like I did yesterday. See if I can get on some schools. See if I can get on some fish. So y'all stay tuned. 14 inches going to the highs. Well, that's it, y'all. I'm taking it on in. Boy, when I tell you I'm wore out, I'm wore out. Chasing them schools around all day or wear you out, man. But I managed to catch a few in the end. But other than that, well, I seen fish, but them schools, you can mess with them schools all day long and change colors and do this and do that. If they don't want to bite, they ain't gonna bite. You know what I'm saying? You chase them schools around for hours and they'll never bite. So what I do, I chase one school around. If they ain't doing nothing, I leave that one alone, and I go find another school. And that's pretty much what I've been doing all day, chasing schools. And they haven't been productive. I catch a few here and there, but I got enough to make me a sandwich. That's about it. I caught a nice channel cat. I caught a bass. And I got about 4 or 5 crappies, so I'm gonna take it on in now. Like I said, I'm wore out, pissed off. GoPro camera done pissed me off. GoPro charge all these money for these cameras, and these cameras ain't worth a damn. Try to find me a new way to record my videos, cause I done about had it with this GoPro. But I appreciate y'all tagging along with me. Supposed to have a freeze tonight. And as soon as that freeze over with, I'll be back on this water. So y'all stay tuned, and y'all be careful out there. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're not a member of the CNB family, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. I don't know what kind of footage I'm gonna have for y'all. My camera was acting up, so I'll see what it look like when I get home. See if I can make a video out of it. So I don't know, but we'll see. Yo, what's happening, everybody? I done made it back to the house. So when I got home, I jumped straight on this GoPro to try to figure out what this overheating issue is. So what had been happening was this new GoPro 13 has a fail-safe feature that won't allow you to connect to a external source without the battery being inside the GoPro. When you connect the external source to the GoPro with the battery in the inside, that's what caused it to overheat. So when you take the battery out of the GoPro and connect it to an external source, you will get a pop-up, and that pop-up will say, not enough battery power. Connect to a 5-volt, 2-amp battery source or greater. And my external battery exceeds that. So I was trying to figure out, like, what is going on? So I finally researched it and figured it out. So let me show y'all what I did. Here go my external battery right here. So here go the GoPro. So when you connect your external power to the GoPro with the battery in the inside, that's what's making it overheat. But when you take the battery out, and you try to turn on the GoPro, you would get a pop-up. But it's not gonna show right now because I done already fixed the problem. But I'm gonna show y'all. See, I done already fixed it. See, I don't have the battery in there, and see the camera, now the camera working because I done already fixed it. So let me show y'all what I did. So what you need to do, you need to go to GoPro Labs. And once you go to GoPro Labs, what this does, it allows you to unlock and override this GoPro manually. And that's the only way you can do it is through these labs. It allows you to unlock more features that's not inside this GoPro. When they send you your GoPro, it's just gonna have stock features. But with this lab, it allows you to unlock more features that's not inside this GoPro. And it also allows you to override the stock features that's in this GoPro. So you go to GoPro Labs, you click on Try Now. Once you click on Try Now, it's going to take you to all of the firmware for all of the GoPros. So you click on whatever GoPro you have. I got the GoPro 13, so I click on GoPro 13. I download that software to a file. Then you take your SD card that you're using for your GoPro, put it in your computer, download that software to your SD card, and stick it back in your GoPro, and then your GoPro is gonna update. Once your GoPro update, then you have to go to the App Store. Go to the App Store and download QR controls. All right, so once you get inside QR controls, you want to scroll over to where it say extras. And all this is so all these symbols you see, that just all of the symbols for the features that's inside the GoPro. Like the bit rate, frame rate, camera, lighting, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just click on them symbols, and all it is everything that's inside of this GoPro, all the features that's inside this GoPro, that's what those symbols are. You just have to click on them and see which one it is. But we're not gonna focus on none of those. The only thing we're gonna focus on is the one that's gonna override this pop-up that pops up on your screen that won't allow you to use external battery power. That's the only one we're gonna focus on. So you scroll down to the one that says TUSB. That's the one we want, TUSB. You click on that one, and then you also want to click on permanent. Now once you do that, you see that QR code down at the bottom. You take your GoPro, turn it on, put it on video, and scan that QR code. Once you scan that QR code, you're gonna see a check mark flash inside your GoPro. Once you see that check mark flash inside your GoPro, then you're ready for it. And that's all you gotta do. Make sure you click on permanent, because if you don't, every time you turn it, when you turn that GoPro on and turn it off, that feature is going to disappear. And you're going to have to do it all over again. So make sure you click on permanent. And when you turn the GoPro on and off, that feature is not going to go nowhere. It's going to permanently be inside the GoPro. So make sure you click on permanent. But now once you do that, then your GoPro should be ready. You should be able to run external power without the battery being inside the camera. The battery inside the camera and using external power is what's making the GoPro overheat. So if anybody else been having the same issue, I hope this helped you out. There's also other videos on YouTube, but I want to make my own, you know what I'm saying, to help people out also. So, but other than that, that's it. I fixed the problem and we'll see what happens next time I'm on the water. But let me show y'all these fish I caught. I want to show y'all these fish I caught off camera. Like I said earlier, my GoPro was acting up. My GoPro was heating up and cutting off and stuff. So a couple of my catches, I didn't catch them on film. So let me show them to y'all right quick. Got this channel cat right here. Got this spotted bass I caught. He like 15 inches. I got some hogs in here. I caught a couple more hogs. These like 14 inches, 13, 14 inches right here. Look at that. Got enough for another sandwich. Look at them backs on them black crappie. Got another one right here. Look at this. There's a hog right here too. 14 inch. Got another one right here. I think this one 13. Get the backs on them things. Other than that, that's it, man. I appreciate y'all. Had a good day out on the water. Like I say, that lake is one of the toughest lakes I've fished so far, but I like the lake and I'm gonna be going to it more often than what I have been. So y'all stay tuned. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one.